Jesmonite today, the liquid, the powder, oops, it's heavy, 2 molds because I'm going to make a set. Well, all that's left to do is get started. I'll be back in a second. Hello, I hope you are well. I'm going to make my little set here in 2 batches because it's a big quantity. What's more, my scale has played a trick on me. As usual, it does from time to time. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that my measurements will be as correct as possible. I mix carefully with the silicone whisk. It's the most practical tool. Yes, I find. I mix all my first batch. You'll find a video in which I explain how I mixed, weight and so on. You'll find the link in the top right hand corner of your screen. In another video too, but I can't remember which one. I can't remember. I showed you that sometimes I sift in a fine sieve. I put my powder in and it avoids lumps quite a bit. I admit I don't do it all the time. I'm a bit lazy to do it. Maybe I should do it every time. I don't know. Especially when you have big quantities like that, the risk of lumps is even higher. So I really hope my scale hasn't played a trick on me, because if it has, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. So I'm continuing to mix well, scrape the sides. So far it looks good, yes, so it's not bad. It means I didn't get either too much liquid or too little powder, which is already very good. I'm very happy with that. Well, that's it. It's not Jesine. I introduced you to this new Mrs. Colorberry's product in a video. So now I've got 10 minutes maximum between mixing and pouring. I'm going to add a colorant. It's Mermaid from Homeware design. Always shake it well for about 30 seconds to mix the pigment. Shake, shake, shake. It's a song, no? I'm going to add 2 or 3 drops in the... Oops! 2 came at the same time, so 3 is enough. These pigments are extremely strong, so you have to go slowly. Using my stick, I push the drops toward the bottom of my mixture. I want to get a marbled effect all over with no big, how should I say, no big white parts. So I push them a little, but not too much. Let's say I mix gently, but not too much, because otherwise I'll color everything. And then I pour. So I cut the quantities in half. I had put water in my molds and weighted them. Let's see if I got it right. That is, if my scale was nice to me. So first I pour into the little dish. Oh, what a pretty blue. I really like it. I'm already going to fill this little cavity for the little pot. Then I move my container a little too, which accentuates it. Accentuates the effect a little. And then, well, I don't know if I've got enough to fill the second little mold, the second cavity. I don't know. So I've got this turtle mold. I've never used it before, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to pour it all in. It's an extremely deep mold, as you can see. I don't know how much resin it can hold, but it must be a hell of a lot. And I'm going to pour what is left into my pot. Sorry. Oh well, I think I could have filled the second cavity of the 3 little pots. I really do, because this turtle mold is very, very thick. I don't fill it all the way to the top. No problem. Shake a little to get the air bubbles up. The little tray. So I didn't run my silicone tool around it for the air bubbles. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that all will go well and that a little shaking will be enough. Well, I'm off to wash my tools and I'll be right back in a second. Okay, that's it. I did the second Jesmonite bath. It was the same thing, so I didn't bother you with the whole video. You can see that I have filled my 3 molds. I filled my turtle. It stayed hot for a long time, so I really waited several hours, not half an hour as usual, because it was so hot. I also filled this little round mold. Not really a round mold. It's like a little pot, a little tiny candle holder, a little jar, whatever you like. In my little pots here, in the red mold, there's one that I've filled a little too full, by the way. I'm going to have to do some sanding. I hate sanding. So these rounded molds are always a bit of a pain to unmold, but we manage. It's a mold that's not smooth on the inside. You'll see when I unmold it. I've got a bit of sanding to do on the bottom too, but that's okay. You have to do the sanding while it's still fresh. It goes better. And it's a little easier. You see the little facets, very nice. Yes, it's really cute. It's tiny, but you can put a little round candle in it. Come on, turtle. Yes, my turtle. And I have no bubbles for the little pot. Did you see how thick that turtle is? It's crazy. What an idea to make such thick molds. It's nice, yes, and there are lots of drawing on the back. You can leave it like that or put something on it. I don't know. I'll see. So I had a spoon of Jesmonite left over, so I spread it on the sheet. And I'm going to make little pieces for the terrazzo effect. I'll do it right away because afterwards, when it's hard, it's really a pain. I've already left it like that for quite a while and really a pain. It doesn't break easily. You need a pair of wire cutters. So we make little random pieces. Here, some smaller, some larger ones. I'm not trying to make a particular shape. I've got my little pieces and I'll have to give terrazzo a try again. My little coaster. Well, then, as always, with these coaster molds, there are little bubbles. Every time. I don't think I've got one without bubbles. I don't know why. I don't know. The little tray. I love the color. Ooh. I love blue. It's my favorite color. It really reminds me of the seaside. It's pretty like waves. Mermaid color. Wow, it makes you dream. Come on, the little pots now. Okay. Well, a little sanding to do on the bottom, but I don't have any bubbles. At least I don't see any. Oh, yes, this one I've got a lot of sanding to do because I filled it up too much. The good thing about this kind of molds is that it unmolds really well. Yes, it's lovely. What do you think? Tell me what you think in the comments. I love the color. It could make a really pretty set for a bathroom or something like that once I've waterproofed it. Yeah, I have a little sanding job because normally there are 3 little pots that fit on the tray. I've already experimented with that, but here, not really. No, they're a bit off. But yeah, well, we can put the little round pot there inside, and instead, that's cute. Yes. I wanted to thank my new subscribers. I appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't hesitate, it's free. So go ahead. Don't forget to give me a little thumbs up. We'll see you soon for new adventures. I don't know, resin, jazzing, don't know. In the meantime, take good care of yourself. See you soon. Bye.